Alrighty everybody, welcome to Starladder China. We got some new decked out backdrops. I like this. We're looking good today. I'm actually wearing a proper shirt as well. I'm God, for you who don't know. We're here with our final day of... Oh, let me just hold on a sec. I'm out of breath. Our house has got 3 stories and I'm like running up, down, getting ready for Starladder China. We've got our new backdrops. We're busy setting up our new flashy studio for our opening show, which is on Sunday. I don't think I meant to announce that, but we're doing an opening show on Sunday, so tune in Sunday. We haven't actually announced it yet, but here's your official announcement. Sunday is our opening show from our new studio, and I've been running around up and down stairs from like bottom floor to top floor to get ready. So we're gonna get things underway. We've missed most of the draft because I'm a hack, I'm a fraud. I'm not very good at what I do, but guys, it's Starladder China. We've got our first game of today. I'm going to be solo casting this one, but later on, I'll be joined by some wonderful co-casters for our second, third, and fourth games. We've got 4 games today. I want to just quickly show you guys the schedule. I'm not going to talk too much about it. 4 matches, very important. You can see, looking at our grid here, which I'll quickly flop to. 2 teams are guaranteed to get to the playoffs. That's IG and DK. Newbie are not guaranteed because of a head-to-head matchup. DK, even if they lose, win the head-to-head with Vici Gaming and LGD. There's a chance for a 3-way tie. We'll go over that later. Let's get into our draft. When I say our draft, let's get into our game, because this draft is almost over, guys. I do apologize. We have missed most of the draft, but it's time to get ourselves into the match. Our first match of the game is LGD versus CIS. CIS, a very fun team to watch. They pulled out some very unconventional strategies at times. The Marana being one of the key heroes that Ayo loves to play. And, oh, alright. We're going to see CIS with an Ember Spirit. Oh, Ember Spirit, as much as this hero is, I don't know about interesting to watch at times. It's, I've seen my fair share of this hero, and I think it's, well, I don't even know what I'm fumbling over my words. Let me drink some tea, get my bearings, and we're going to see LGD with a Lycan, something which I feel LGD performed pretty well with. There's a lot of pushing power from this LGD lineup with the Lycan, the Shadow Shaman, the Beastmaster, Aura, Venomancer, a strong pushing hero as well, and Axe Dazzle. Here we go. We get the Balanced Spirit against the... Balanced Spirit plus Axe in the same draft. Alrighty. I need to put some Dota 2 sounds on for you guys. Let's go. There we go. And let's get the overlay up. Last minute preparation. That's what we're all about here. Alright. I've got my Irish breakfast tea. When I say Irish, I mean actual Irish breakfast tea. We're not talking about like some whiskey in there. But CIS currently, I believe they've yet to get a win. I'll quickly confirm that, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, they're 0-5. I think they're even 0-6, or have they got 2 games today? Because I think they're actually 0-6. I think this grid may be not updated. Or are they actually 0-5? No, everyone's played 5 games. No, the grid has not been updated yet. That's what's happening.
Prepare for battle.
Can I refresh the grid? No. The grid has not been updated, unfortunately, guys, but let's get ourselves into this game. I'll message Starlight and let them know that it needs some updating. And hopefully the matches from yesterday do get included, but time to focus and time to get ourselves into the game. Bloody hell. What a rush job this was. We've got LGD over on the dire side. I need to make sure I focus now, because otherwise I'm going to start missing kills left, right, and center. And then next thing you know, there's Reddit threads bitching about how I should never cast another game again. So let's not miss any kills. If I miss a kill, you guys in the chat have to promise not to make a Reddit thread. Do I have your word, Twitch chat? No Reddit thread. Alright, good. I'm glad we're in agreement. That's a big kill. Catches up 3-4 heroes. Demons is going to be... Well, he gets Grave. Level 1 Grave. The Shadow Wave would have done a lot of damage here, but the Grave is actually going to secure the first blood for CIS. Meanwhile, it's a 1-for-1 trade. An absolute bloodbath here in the top lane. Dazzle going to be the next thing to fall. The Grave's on cooldown. 2 for 2. Let's make it. Lifestealer. Oh, sorry. Enchantress going to go down there. Where is the Lifestealer? He's shackled up now. He's going to be the 4th to take a fall. LGD. They get aggressive. This is not the LGD we typically see. It looks like there won't be a 4th taking a fall. Lifestealer gets his way out of there. Ooh, alright. The 3-4 hero Gale. It doesn't do that much damage at level 1. It does no damage over time, just the 25 strike damage.
Thanks are in order.
And then, well, 3 for 2 trade. First Blood did go to CIS, so they got that extra boost of gold. Would have been... Oh, Inflame getting both those kills. So Inflame is 2-0. He's going to go What the? He's got Boots Bottle. He's Bottle crowing before the creep waves even meet. This is some next level CIS Dota coming out. Boots Bottle before the creeps even come. Beastmaster's got Bottle as well. He got a kill and 2 assists. He did die, but that got him his Bottle gold, as well as I think he maybe TP'd mid, or maybe he just got back in time to start blocking, but what a start to this game. Alright. I'm glad Starladder China is kicking off with some excitement here. Not to say there's been a lack of excitement. We've seen some fantastic matches here in Starladder TV's China division. As let's get our bearings. Let's actually introduce our players, since we didn't get a chance to do that with all the action going on. We're going to see Zhao Tuji playing the LGD carry role, the Lycan. We've got DD on the Venomancer. We've got DDC playing the support Shadow Shaman. They're up against the CIS offensive trial lane with Demons playing the Axe, Ayo playing the Enchantress, and Rioli playing the Dazzle. Looking for a bit of aggression here, but with a 1 point engrave only. We're not going to see too much more come out of that. As for your mid lane, we've got Inflame playing the Ember Spirit. He's going to be soloing mid up against the LGD. New pub star, maybe, on the Beastmaster. And then bottom lane, we've got a 1v1 matchup. June on Lifesteal up against Yao's Doom. So a melee versus melee matchup. Top lane, bit of aggression. Oh, that counts as catching it, guys. I saw the end of that. No Reddit threads. That's a promise you guys made. Double kill for LGD in the top lane. It may become 3 here. The Venomancer slow is just too much. He scored so many of these heroes. And with the... Man. The Orb of Venom on Venomancer just kicking into play. That slow is just absolutely ridiculous. And they get 3 kills in a row at top lane. If you get caught out, the slow will make sure that you either have to hold your ground and fight, or you're dead. You can't run. You cannot run away from these slows. And you combine that with the Lycan damage output, with 1 point in Howl, all these heroes get plus 20 damage. And well, as a result, we look at LGD with a 6-2 kill lead. And we're just, well, 2 minutes into the game. You know, we had an infographic. Head on over to the Beyond the Summit Facebook page. You'll see an infographic there about this match. We've got one of our interns, Roland, just working on some new content, and part of that's been these infographics about match. So it has a lot of stats about these two teams, just some interesting stuff, just to kind of let people know about the matches going on. And LGD have averaged less kills per game than like most teams out there. They're averaging something like 17 kills a game, and well, they've got 6 kills in the first 3 minutes here, so this is definitely an out-of-the-ordinary game. Big shout-out to Coriamon. Made a Reddit thread about me bitching about Reddit threads. That's next level. Riola's going to get engaged on. The Gale, the Shackle. He does get the Grey buff on himself, but he's going to go down regardless. The poison damage is going to add up. Axe could go for a deny, but it would be almost the death of him as well. So another kill goes LGD's way. That's 7-2. And at this point, they've got to abandon this trial, and I feel. They just can't do anything up here. It looks like Enchantress has already done that, gone to his own jungle. And, well, then we have more towards the top lane. Lycan, 204. That's a lot of kill involvement for this early on in the game. 205 on the Venomancer. He's been in every single kill. I guess all the kills have happened at top lane. There was the level 1 fight, and then there's been these 4 kills in a row as well from the trial. And Yao's going to go in. Finds Ayo. I think he actually got the Enchantress to creep. This means the Radiant team get vision of him, since it was Enchantress control, I believe. No, they don't. Okay. No, I thought you'd that gives you the vision, but apparently you don't. Meanwhile, LGD, they've got, I mean, all their supports are just so far from all these skills. You get boots up on Venomancer, you get boots up on your Shadow Shaman. And this is like really early into the game, and we're going to see Arcane Boots pick pretty early on as well. We'll see a T1 tower push early on in the game, and Axe cannot come close. They've just got so much damage output that, well, this tower should be a pretty easy pickup for LGD. I don't think Axe can really come in, especially with the supports having abandoned him. Dazzle and Enchantress, both the bottom lane. Inflame, well, he's literally in flames at the moment. Has the Flame Guard on. He's doing okay at this mid lane. Top T1 tower, assisted by the Plague Wards, will be brought down. It looks like, yep, gonna take a fall now.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
This is where your Enchantress can roam, but normally you want a roaming partner for your Enchantress. If you want to try and gank someone like the Beastmaster, ooh, maybe with a solo kill. This guy has been brought into this LGD team from the top of the Chinese pub ladders for a reason. He's got a lot of individual skill, and we see it there in the mid lane. He brings down the Ember Spirit on his own, and that was an Ember Spirit who's been very fed with 2 early kills. He got first blood, as well as an extra kill in that clash. He had boots and bottle from the get-go, and here he is giving up a kill to a solo Beastmaster. So nicely played by Beastmaster. Didn't even use the Roar. That's what I don't understand. He got that kill without Roar. That should not be happening. The Cool Beast Micro combined with some Wild Axes. We're going to see an engagement from Inflame. He wants to go on maybe, but instant TP. He'll get out of this one. We saw this yesterday a lot as well when Ember Spirit went in. It was in the IG game. When I think it was IG versus CIS as well, and Inflame hit like a 2-hero Searing Chains on 2 heroes that looked instantly dead, but they TP'd out and both survived on like 50 HP. It's one of those things where you TP while you're in the chains. It doesn't actually, you just get out perfectly fine. Meanwhile, top lane, DD, is he just going to solo kill Demon? Is that what's going to happen here? Has he got the damage output? There's a lot of slow, 248 movement speed. DD just has to kite him around. He's doing a good job of it. Needs another right click. He needs a couple more right clicks. I don't think he's going to get this kill just now, but 2 points in the poison sting. A lot of damage output there. Meanwhile, mid lane, maybe he's got the Roar here. There's a rotation coming in from Shadow Shaman. Are we going to see the Roar? Yes, we are. Inflame gets roared up. Shadow Shaman will be here with the Shackle. The Hex is there first. Axes are there if they need him. They'll use him as well. The Flame Guard not going to save his life. Nice gank coming out from LGD. They get a fairly straightforward kill here. And that's Shadow Shaman's Arcane Boots. He's got 1k gold. He's also level 5.5, so we can look towards Serpent Wards coming into play fairly soon as well. Things just going from bad to worse for CIS. The team who is currently, I believe, 0-6 in the ladder, looking like they may go 0-7. Unfortunately for them. Venomancer, 1,500 gold. This is a support Venomancer. That should not be happening. Inflame's looking for a kill on maybe. He's used his Flame Remnant to go in, but there's a Hex. There's also a Shackles here as well. Ether Shock, no mana for it, but he's not going to need it. Shadow Shaman gets the kill with the help of maybe. Easy picking. Maybe bottles up. He's got 2k gold. This is where if you're Merlini, you pick up your Boots of Travel. Let's see some Merlini Dota. Boots of Travel rush all day long. It's an investment. Think how much gold you save, not having to buy another TP scroll for the next... Well, if the game's going to go 40 minutes, sure, but this game looks like it could just end in 15, so maybe the Boots of Travel isn't a necessary investment, but... See a TP back in. This is your life stealer, actually. Trying to keep this tower alive. Ember Spirit will TP in as well. These Serpent Wards just being focused on the tower, so this tower going to go down one way or another. Is there a deny? Doesn't look like it. They're going for the kills here. Searing Chains onto Shaman, and that Shaman... going to be left to die. He's going to try buys out the TP one. Didn't actually lose too much gold. He had mostly reliable gold there, so he lost very little. Only lost like 50 gold or something. And Venno with a 8-minute drums. That just happened. Game is hard, says CIS. Game is hard. Very, very hard. When you're versing a team like LGD and they're playing this sharp, especially just catching CIS by surprise, they were not probably expecting LGD to get this aggressive. This is not your LGD of old under Zhao Wei. This is a new, reinvigorated LGD side that we're seeing. As it stands, we've got Yao, who's going to have a pretty early mech as well for the LGD side. And CIS just don't have anything really that they can bring to offer here. Your Enchantress has 2k gold. I don't think you want to go Midas here. I think you've just got to go for more early game oriented items. Get like a Treads plus and an Urn, and then start fighting. I think the Midas would be a bit of a mistake here, because you're still so squishy. That's where having a Treads and Urn makes you a bit tankier, a bit more fight ready. But I don't know. I don't think CIS can buy more time and go for these greedy items. As for your Lycan, he's got his medallion almost as a Vlad's. Then he can start considering Roshan. But bottom lane, Ayo's looking for a kill here on Yao. The Doom goes on June, and that means there's not going to see... There's no open wounds. There's no slow. Raw going to go down as well. June just going to be straight up dead here. There is a grave. Oh, no, no mana. He's short 5 mana. There's going to be a kill. There's a Hex from Rioli. Shackles as well. He's going to be the second to take a fall. Unless he can get this grave off, he will get it off, but... Even so, that'll just buy him some time. He should be able to go. He should be able to get the kill anyways. LGD get 2 at the bottom lane. The Berserker's call. Gonna just pull LGD in. There's no disables to go with the Serpent Wards, but with the Serpent Wards down, should be able to bring down this T1 tower, and they're still chasing. Here comes your Venno. He's got drums if they need it. The Gale catches 2. This is the death of demons. Axes go flying as well. Ayo's just straight up dead. Triple kill for Maybe. DD's on a killing spree as well. Mega kill streak for Maybe, and the T1 tower gonna take a fall. 14 kills in 9 minutes. Well, I don't know. This game is definitely the worst game I've seen CIS play in Starladder China. At least the most one-sided. This is the most one-sided game we've had in Starladder China. This is just getting really ugly. I don't even want to open this gold graph. Nor will I. LGD at the bottom lane. Phase mech on your Doom. You've got Aghanim Scepter picked up for your Beastmaster. 10 minutes into the game. 10 minutes Ags. 10-minute phase drums on a support hero. That's what gets me. These supports are who are the most rich almost in a lot of ways. And we've got the 5 top of the net worth all dire. This is not sorted by team. This is sorted by... This is not... Yeah, not being sorted by team. Lifesteal overtakes the Shadow Shaman for a little bit. But we'll see how long that lasts. And Roshan's going to be the next step. And after this Roshan, that's where Lifestealer may no longer be in that top 5. Oh dear. This is... Yeah, Lycan's Aegis, I guess. Yeah, Lycan takes the Aegis. Treads, Vlad's, Medallion. Looking pretty good to go. They'll take these last couple tier 2s, and I think they're almost ready to start thinking about high ground. Beastmaster picks up his Aghanim Scepter. Doom's looking to go rotating through. Venomancer's found AO here. He's going to be... Should be an easy kill. Searing Change onto the Veno. Inflame's looking to do some damage here. This is actually going to be the death of DD. First hero to take a fall here. AO's probably going to go down as well here, unless there's a Grave, but Dazzle doesn't even try and turn and cast it. Doom having already used his ultimate, not going to see any follow-up. I wonder what he actually doomed there. You guys at home or in Dota TV may have seen, but he used Doom, and it doesn't look like it was on the Enchantress, so maybe a wasted Doom. We will see some more kills. It's actually being turned around. CIS are making a go of this one. It's Rabbit, though, with the Aegis. He's just going to town now. Ember Spirit manages to Flame Remnant out of there. Yao going to take a fall. 4 heroes dead. Venomancer's going to respawn now. Can he actually get to this bottom lane? He's TPing. He may look to come and fight here. Rabbit with an Aegis. He's just going to hold his own. He wants to walk to this Venomancer. Venomancer does have the ulti. Poison Nova just level 1, but here comes your Gale. The Venomancer ulti to follow. This is going to be the death of a lot of CIS heroes. June going to infest into a wolf. He's trying to get his way out of here, but the movement speed's slow. He can't move at all. Slow as a tortoise. He just waddles around. He's going to go down, but LGD actually lost far more heroes than they needed to there. Not that it's going to really matter, I don't think, but just still a bit of... I mean, when you're this far ahead and crushing this hard, it's like you kind of play a bit sloppy. It's one of those things where you're in such complete control that you're not really thinking, like, let's play as perfectly and as well synergized as a team as possible. You go for a bit more of this aggressive style play, and aggression has worked for LGD so far. Demons, oh great ward trap. DDC is an absolute magician with those serpent wards. He throws the shackles for good measures. Another kill, another tower. Tier 2 will take a fall, and LGD find themselves up 18 kills to 7, 12.5 minutes in. And for CIS, what can they actually do at this point in the game? Got Ember Spirit with an Arcane Boots Bracer. Options are limited. Well, regen room picked up, nothing of much use for CIS. Maybe a double damage or something so you can actually spam the Sleight of Fist to try and defend with, but not going to have much luck there. And he's going to be up on the high ground here, so he can look to throw some Sleight of Fist from Fog, but even then he has to be very careful. And Veno going to walk into him here. Searing Chains is there. Is there a Doom or anything? He's going to fire Remnant away. I don't think they want to chase, mostly because they can't chase. There's a mech here if they want to use it. They're going to get a kill on the Lifestealer here, it looks like on the front lines. Demons may be the next to take the fall. Where's that Ember Spirit on the high ground? Grave onto Demons here. He's still looking. He's going to fire Remnant to the side here, which may signal that he wants to go in here, because he can just fire Remnant out after going in, but doesn't find enough opening to do so. Meanwhile, Rabbit's just going ham. He's on the high ground. He's breaking the well, not even breaking the tier 4s, diving past them. Just to get a few kills. Picks up a BKB now, and then we look to fall back. Get this tier 2 tower. Should be pretty easy. Take and see. Oh man, the Hawk. It finds In Flames here. The Hex into a Shackles here. This could be a kill. They need a bit more lockdown. He gets the Fire Remnant off, so he's going to escape. Meanwhile, Venomancer takes out the Enchantress. DD getting a kill on his own. He's actually got a Yasha. Gets some extra movement speed. Phase drums Yasha. When he pops those phase boots, he gets up to good, 440 movement speed practically. Well, Rabbit doesn't even need his BKB. He bought this a good couple minutes ago, but has not even brought it out to himself. And all outer towers down. 14.5 minutes in. No Roshan for a while. They killed that not too long ago, so I don't think they even want to wait for Rosh. They can probably just consider high ground. Venomancer's going to hit level 11, so then we look at the level 2, Poison Nova. You can have a BKB on the Doom soonish. You've got your Blink. Even an Urn picked up. That Urn should have been picked up a long time ago, just because imagine all the charges you'd be getting with all these kills going down, but I guess there wasn't a good opportunity. And Lifestealer Infested in the Ember Spirit of all heroes. Like, you can't...
Dyer's
I
middle
wonder
tower is under attack.
how does Infest work with Sleight of Fist? That's a good question, if you can actually come out of Infest during the Sleight of Fist. We're going to see the Shadow Shaman going with the Serpent Wards. He will go down to the Lifestealer plus Axe, it looks like. He uses the Culling Blade just to finish off the kill, giving some extra movement speed, but the Serpent Ward trap on Inflame, he's just going to take a fall. Meanwhile, Rabbit's killed off one. He's taken out the Dazzle. He's looking for the backlines now. Who's he actually going to go for? It looks like he's going to switch targets, go for the Enchantress, the 4th point of Untouchables there, and as a result, Lycan can't really get that kill. I think he realizes that June and Demons may be the easier targets. Maybe he's used his Roar already. That's for Yao. Also no Doom up, so they've used most of their ultis here. There's going to be a turnaround from the Lifestealer. Wants to go on Rabbit. Rabbit pops his BKB just to be on the safe side, maybe. Roar up in 15 seconds. And it's a 2 for 1, so Shadow Shaman does go down on the front lines as a result of the infested Lifestealer. And we'll see just a casual retreat reset coming out from LGD. Not quite ready to break the high ground as far as items go. Maybe. That's his Illusion Rune bottled out bottom lane. And there's your Boots of Travel. There's your Merloony build. I can't even use my words. I'm still out of breath from all my exercise today. Everyone keeps telling me to go to the gym at the BTS studio. I'm like, dude, I go up and down 3 flights of stairs like 10 times a day. That's exercise right there. I have to... No, never mind. I was about to fire some shots, but not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. We're gonna keep this tame. 32 kills at 16 minutes. This is Chinese Dota, guys. Chinese Dota has definitely changed from... Well, not every game is... This is like... Not even EU or CIS Dota is like this, generally speaking. But we're getting to a point where LGD can think about breaking the high ground now. No BKB on your Doom. He's still about 300 gold away from it. They see Demons at top lane, it looks like. This Observer Ward... No, it didn't actually spawn it. It doesn't actually reach all the way to the lane unless he walked into this space here. But are they pinging him? They seem to be. Shadow Shaman seems to be pinging this guy here. So obviously he somehow has some vision of him. The Hawk, not anywhere that I see on the minimap. It's going to drop an Observer Ward further up. So just looking to maintain decent vision across the map. LGD is still taking this pretty seriously. And now we look towards Lycan. He's got 3k gold on top of him. So this way, if you go for their Necrobook build, you can probably end this game pretty fast. But the way that a lot of these Chinese teams like to play this Lycan is not the Necrobook build. Luo from IG goes to the Necrobook build, but a lot of the other Chinese Lycan players just don't go for this Necrobook. Oh, Boots of Travel onto the Hawk. It looks like Beastmaster wants to take this fight. Here comes the Shadow Shaman, drops the Serpent Wards on Demons. Meanwhile, on the high ground, your Lifesteal, there's a Doom on the Ember Spirit. Pentagon. Demons is going to find himself getting slowed so dramatically. He may be able to kill off DD here. He gets the Berserker's Call. Luckily for Venomancer, that he's going to have a mech to heal himself up and manage to basically not get Culling Blade as a result. Hey, yo, look at this Untouchable coming into play. It's not going to matter, though. They lose 2 regardless. Ember Spirit manages to stay alive despite getting Doom, but he just gets kept out of the fight. They're going to scout out Roshan. It's not up for at least another 10 seconds, but probably a good couple of minutes, depending on how long the respawn timer is going to be. And we'll see that in just a second, but for now, LGD rotating towards bottom. Only the high ground left to push. Is that Roshan? Moment of truth. How long have we got? 1 minute 55. So, a couple of minutes, and LGD, if they want to, they can consider pushing high ground. They haven't got the Serpent Wards for about a minute, but it really doesn't matter at this point. It's getting just so heavily favored towards LGD. Lifesteal is lucky to even be having higher net worth than any of these dire heroes. He's just 500 ahead of your Shadow Shaman. But everyone else is just well ahead of him. I mean, speaking of Lifesteal, it's just a phase Sanj. He's going to have Sanj and Yasha shortly, but I don't think a Sanj and Yasha is going to turn this game around at this point. Lycan's picked up a Basher now to go with all his items. And Venos, TP home? What's this? Manta? He TP'd home just to pick up that. I don't think it was actually that low on mana or HP. I don't think he really needed to TP home there. Oh, Sanj and Yasha. He sold the ultimate orb and picks up a Sanj and Yasha. I like it. Style points for, is that DD or DDC? Who's playing it? DD. DDC's on the Shadow Shaman. I mean, speaking of DDC, he's had some fantastic initiations. Getting some good ward traps as well. Multiple ward traps throughout this game. definitely been on point. And you can see where Shadow Shaman can really be one of the stronger heroes in the metagame. Also, a lot stronger on the Dire side than Radiant side. An interesting statistic that K-Poptosis brought up earlier today is that Shadow Shaman has something like a 68% win rate on Dire, and it's below 50% on Radiant. The hero just has much greater success on the Dire side. I mean, it can bring down Roshan pretty easily, and it's a bit surprising because generally Radiant's considered to be the stronger side. So obviously Dire has that Roshan advantage, and that's where Shadow Shaman just can kind of excel. Great hero for helping bring down Roshan. CIS smoking towards the top lane. They're not going to find anyone. Maybe he's already bailing. He's got the gem on himself. He's got decent chunk of gold on top of it. It looks like LGD are just going to go down this mid lane. Roshan's back up. They haven't scattered it out just yet. DDC, man. Got to be careful. They're swarming in on him. He needs to get this blink off before he gets the blink off in time. Ember Spirit goes looking for him. Not going to find him, though, with the Fire Room. He went to the low ground. This Hawk is giving vision. They see CIS here. They're going to play safe. LGD, man. Come this far. You can't suddenly start playing safe here. You got to go in for those kills. I guess Lycan is not there. Lycan maybe wait. Scat out Roche. You can do it. But right now, Yao still farming away in the jungle as well. So LGD just seem to be in no rush. They know this game is, unless they make some catastrophic mistake, they know this game's in the bag. I know it. My viewers know it, I'm sure. And LGD know it. But there's still that small chance for CIS, like, if LGD just make mistake after mistake and basically pull some big throws. This is the last day of the group stage. This is what it comes down to. LGD have 2 matches today. They need to win both of them. If they win both of them, they're either in the playoffs or... Actually, no, that's not true. I think some of it comes down to the other matches. I was about to say they're in the playoffs or in a 3-way tie, but there's a chance I think they may get knocked out. DD going to get Searing Chains. This is it for CIS. I think this side is pretty much do or die for them. Rabbit's going to go in with a Basher. He's focusing down Rioli, who does pop the Grave. Then they switch targets. It's going to be Shadow Shaman dropping the Serpent Wards. Venomancer's been traded here for 3 heroes now. Looks like GG will be called. June going to be tuned up. He will survive this, it looks like. As that is all she wrote. LGD. Convincing victory. Lifestealer goes down for good measure, and well, that's that. Where's the throne die? There we go. The GG call is there, and what a fast game. Well, it ended up being 22 minutes, but by far, let's have a quick peek. 25k-ish. It was about like 22k. Gold lead at the end, and LGD just destroy CIS. That was kind of fun to watch, but definitely very one-sided, and LGD looking good. I mean, right from the get-go, we had a lot of aggression coming out, and yeah, a fun game. So glad to see a game like that every once in a while. Obviously, we don't want all our games to be that one-sided, but when a team plays just that aggressively and controls the game that well, it's always somewhat of a pleasure to watch. So that does it for our first match of Starladder China. We've got like a 45-minute break now. What do I need to do? I've got my tea, my Irish breakfast that I was talking about, and our next game of today, I'll talk with you guys for a bit. I'll be in the chat, of course, but we'll have a look at our schedule and our grid, explain the different possibilities. LGD have taken out CIS, so that gives them a win here. They're going 1-0, so another win will give LGD, I believe, put them up to 4-3. We'll see what our grid looks like. LGD did not play yesterday, so their score is accurate. So if they win both their 2 games, they go 4-3. Vici Gaming are the last game of the day, so if Vici Gaming win their game, they go 4-3 as well. And then either DK or Newbie will also be 4-3. These 2 teams are currently 4-2, because IG beat Newbie and DK lost to Dreamtime. So there's going to be, at the end of today, IG are 7-0. IG have won the group. This is not up to date. IG is 7-0. DK are 4-2. DK are guaranteed to advance, though, because of their head-to-head matchup. So, yeah, there you have it, guys. DK guaranteed to advance, even though they could end 4-3 in a 3-way tie. They advance based on their head-to-head. And then LGD, Vici Gaming, and Newbie. Those are the 3 teams fighting over 3rd and 4th place. So, 2 of the 3 teams between LGD, Vici Gaming, and Newbie will advance to the playoff. Only the top 4 teams make it to the playoff. That's our last few days. But, guys, this is the last day of your Starladder TV China group stage day 7. After this, we get into our playoffs. There may be some tiebreaker matches depending on what happens, but we're going to take a break now. And when we come back in like 45 minutes time, Jesus, We're going to be back with our next match, which is LGD versus DT. This is actually an important game. If DT beat LGD, then it's a lot simpler, because LGD flat out won't make it to the playoffs then. So the LGD still to beat Dreamtime, and we saw Dreamtime take out DK yesterday. So this next match, Dreamtime versus LGD, should be a cracker. Guys, stay tuned. We'll be back soon. I'm Godson. This has been a Beyond the Summit production of the Starladder TV China. Stay tuned.